Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Max with the Alamo Range. We're here to talk about red dots on handguns. So, why would you even invest, $500 plus or minus on installing a red dot onto your handgun? Well, there's a variety of different reasons. One of the first ones is going to be distance shooting. You can zero your red dot to a particular distance and kind of go from there. Two is low light, and when you're in mesoscopic environments, it's harder to pick up iron sights, but here you have an adjustable LED which glows, and you can go ahead and utilize that at your advantage. But the most important thing is the reduction in focal planes. So traditionally, with iron sights, you have a front and a rear. That's two focal planes in conjunction to your target that's downrange. With a red dot, now you're reducing it to two focal planes. You have obviously your red dot LED and your target downrange, which is now only two things to focus on. And it allows you to maintain threat sight focus. So you can watch where your target's going, where it's moving to, if it's changing distances, elevation, etc. So that's the main benefits for one of these electro-optics. When it comes down to selecting one, there's a variety of different things that you kind of have to look at, which does affect your pricing. The first one being is open versus closed emitters. So we have two right here. We have the Aimpoint Acro in my right hand and the Delta Point from Loophole on my left hand. This guy is a closed emitter and this guy is an open emitter. The older traditional designs have a red LED light that will project onto a glass plane, and it can get gummed up by external environments, mud, sand, etc. Whereas the closed emitters have a front and a rear lens which shield that emitter from those elements. A couple other things to consider when you're looking at housings and different things like that is battery trays. So we have the Delta Point has a little battery tray. We remove this button and we can access our battery when we need to change it. Others will have a battery tray style. And on the venerable Trijicon RMR, there is none. You have to remove the red dot entirely to access the battery. But there's more to it than just some external features. You also have to consider size of the red dot, right? If it's a smaller, crisper dot, like a 2 MOA or a 3 1/4, which is your typical size, or if it's a much larger reticle, like a 6.5 MOA, which is going to be significantly bigger, especially at distances or even zeroing the gun. And then you also have multi-reticles, so your EOTech style donut of death, which are getting more and more popular on our little red dots. More or less the last thing that you have to consider, which is the market's shifting towards it anyway, is slide mounting options. So here we have our Glock 45 MOS, which is a modular optic system. It's very easy to use and install one of these red dots. There's plenty of little plates, and each individual plate will correspond to a particular style of mounting system based on the manufacturer. And hopefully this clears a lot of the questions that we have on red dots and how they mount on pistols and why you would purchase one or not. If you have any questions, feel free to swing by the Alamo Range and we'll definitely help you out.